Good afternoon to you all. Did you know that pipeline expansion in the US has exploded in the past years due to shale oil production? Did you know that pipelines need to be checked every 5 years? In order to prevent oil spills, we have developed a technology that saves financial resources. Let me introduce you to the TIEMS technology. My name is Jose Femat, and I am a part of a team that over the last years have developed and tested this technology in Mexico and more recently in the US with excellent results. As you might know, the US has become one of the major oil producers since 2012. Over the past 5 years, total liquid pipeline miles in the US have increased over 23,000 miles, including an 18,000 miles expansion of oil pipelines. This expansion has also led to a growth of pipeline infrastructure maintenance. Federal regulation requires pipeline owners to certify their conditions and perform a series of analyses every 5 years to ensure the compliance with safety regulations. Ensuring compliance involves regular inspection of pipeline operation and facilities, and this is where we make a contribution. Coating inspection is a primary activity in the integrity management of assets, and this inspection is not always easy to do. There are some technologies that perform these tests, such as DC voltage gradient technology, or DCVG, stress concentration tomography, or SCT, and then TIEMS. Let me explain this technology in the next part of this presentation. TIEMS technology inspects where others cannot. Our technology performs integrity inspection from outside the pipeline, but it also determines pipeline code condition in a quantitative manner, locates code damage with high resolution, and distinguishes a selected pipeline among a group of pipelines in the same right of way. Against other technologies, TIEMS allows to process results faster and delivers in-depth results of up to 65 feet versus 10 feet with other technologies. It also processes soil resistivity and assesses corrosion activity. As we have already mentioned, it distinguishes a pipeline among a group of them and through different layers such as water, asphalt, or concrete, and even it distinguishes a branch of this pipeline. So imagine the advantages that we have against other technologies in a freeway or in a city's downtown where electrical, telecommunications, or water pipelines interconnect. Our technology does not need operation nor the cathodic protection to be stopped. Another critical advantage is that if an anomaly is detected, repairing costs tend to be a small fraction of that using other technologies, and mainly because it's accuracy. This means that if a repair is to be made, digging a trench of a few yards would be much less costly than digging a larger trench while using a technology that delivers probabilistic results. Research and development of this technology started in 2001. By 2009, the Mexican Petroleum Institute developed its first version and started working with Pemex, our state oil company. In 2015, IMP developed a second version with improved operational features. By 2018, we decided to open this technology to other latitudes and carried out some field tests here in Texas. So we are planning to start commercial operations into the world's biggest market, Texas, of course, based here in Brownsville. We have patents in the US, Mexico, and Canada, and have won 2 innovation awards. Our technology has also level 9 of the technological readiness levels, once used by NASA to assess the maturity level of any particular technology. Our technology has been used by Pemex in Mexico and tested here in Corpus Christi, Cotula, and Beaumont with excellent results. We have worked with these partners, Next Era Energy, Energy Transfer, and Sunoco Logistics. TIEMS technology is preventive. Thus, by complying with federal regulations, it aims at reducing leakages and, in our scenario, a serious damage in communities and in the environment. Our objective is to contribute to the regulator's ultimate goal of zero spills, zero deaths, zero injuries. For communities, our technology reduces risk levels and increases the pipeline's reliability by defining a precise location of any anomaly to avoid spills and explosions. As for the environment, following proper maintenance and repairs would help reduce oil leakages, preserve flora and fauna, keep populations safe around pipelines, and lessen contamination on natural water deposits. Once in operation, the use of this technology is expected to create the following benefits to the community of Brownsville: 3 direct full-time jobs, 3 direct jobs per inspection event per kit, 10 indirect jobs for pipeline maintenance, and taxes for Brownsville headquarters for our North American sales and services. We are open to explore other uses of this technology with UT-RGV. SECNER, a licensee of this technology, is looking forward to open a co-working office within UT-RGV, carry out a roadshow and field tests within Brownsville area with at least 5 companies and with the help of the U.S. Commercial Service. In addition to the kit we already have, we plan to assemble 1 additional kit this year. In the medium to long term, we are aiming at a partnership with a professional coating services inspector to identify growth segments and opportunities in the industry and obtain the most updated information on the superficial inspection pipeline integrity projects here in Texas. The business is starting with 3 people for administration and support in situ. The target for the next 3 years is to build 8 kits. So as you can see, we are ready to rock and roll. As you recall from previous slides, our main market is related to oil pipelines. Within the US, we are interested in Texas, where the majority of crude oil pipelines are located and where the network is so big that requires inspection all the time in different zones. So, we expect to reach a target market of at least 2,000 miles in the following 3 years. If granted, we are planning to use existing equipment to carry out field tests and build a second kit to break into the market. By 2023, our plans are to have 8 kits and have signed contracts with local partners. In the long term, we project to have at least 10 kits and start exploring neighbor states such as Louisiana. Our sales are projected as depicted in this slide: $458,000 in 2021, $2 million in 2022, and $3.7 million in 2023. Resources will be invested in the following way: to open a co-working office within UT-RGV plus travel expenses, to carry out a roadshow and field tests, and to find a local partner. Who are we? We are a company with strong international presence and more than 20 years of experience in procurement and maintenance, although our founding partners have more than 50 years of experience within the energy industry. We offer integral solutions of procurement, specialized maintenance, modernization, and instrumentation. We are working very closely with the IMP, the Mexican Petroleum Institute, which is a public worldwide class research and development center dedicated to provide solutions to the oil industry with more than 50 years of experience, being a tech supplier for the oil and gas industry. As you can see, we are here and ready to operate, hire people, and start paying taxes. We would like the StartUp Texas community to back up this success and join us in this exciting journey. As Bill Gates once said, we are here to ask you for your help, to cross the valley of death, to take the risks that allow companies to get innovation out of the lab and into the marketplace. Please find here our contact details. Thank you very much.
Thank you once more, SECNER. We do have some judges that are jumping back online here to be on the Q&A session. We might have had some technical difficulties along the way, but judges, feel free to ask away any questions so that the representatives of SECNER can have the opportunity to expand on those questions. Thank you all.
Thank you very much for your presentation. That was very informative. I do have a question. How does the legal, actually, how does the new issues with the legislation, either expanding or condensing or stopping new pipelines, affect your business, or does it?
Thank you. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Jose, may you answer? Give the answer.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay, we do have your audio on here.
Please.
Rafael, we do have your audio. If were you able to answer or hear that question that was just asked?
Perdón, it is answering another sound from I don't know who, but please keep on with the answer.
Great.
Okay.
Thank you.
What are your expected total startup costs for the U.S. operation?
The startup cost will be about $300,000 for the first year, and in the second year we are going to have some positive cash flows. Then the investment and the needs, the capital needs for from the second year and on will be covered with own business cash flow. But for the starting, the needs are for to build and craft the first equipment. We have now just one equipment, but this only equipment, this single equipment has a small capacity if we consider our target of 2,000 miles per year. To reach this target, we will need about 10 equipment, 10 kits, and starting with the first year with two new, plus the equipment we have, and in the second and third year, building about one new equipment each 4 months.
And who do you think your primary competition in the U.S. is?
Well, all the maintenance companies. There are some companies for the maintenance and the pipelines, and they have some position, but they have an old technology, and the new technologies for this proposed are in the same position that us. They are starting, they don't have enough equipment, and we now can reach a good market share because the electromagnetic technologies are in the same position that us.
Thank you.
Yeah, if I might add some to what Rafael was saying, our equipment is more accurate. We can provide results faster. We also have an in-depth capacity. I mean, over other technologies, we can go up to 65 feet versus 10 feet with other capacities. We can distinguish a pipeline among a group of them. We can distinguish a branch. We can go through different layers of materials such as water, concrete, and above all, we are cheaper. We provide services in a cheaper manner than them. So yes, we know that there is some competition. We know that there are companies that provide the same services than us, but we have some advantages that we want to take advantage of and give them to our potential clients.
So are you ultimately looking to seek funding through investments, or is this all going to be self-funded from the corporation?
Jose, please answer. Yeah.
Yes. Well, sure. Thank you for that question. Yeah, it's a very good one. We are looking for other sources of finance. We are financing a part of it, but as Rafael was saying, we need $300,000 for the first year. So we are trying to look for another opportunities and find resources. If we are granted with these funds, we are planning to use them to build the first start funding the first equipment, but mainly to carry out some field tests in April and May, and with that we are planning to start sales by June. So by June we're starting to start making some money to start funding the next equipment and so on and so forth. But yes, to answer that question, John, yeah, we're looking for other sources of funding, and we are using some of our own money to finance our first year of operation.
Thank you.
Bueno. Bien, estamos en la sesión de... Sí, estamos
Thank you all
nos están
again
preguntando.
for those questions. I believe our Q&A session is already now up. We're going to go ahead and proceed with the next presenter at this point. Thank you all again very much for your questions.
Thank you very much.